guys, welcome back to my channel. And in case if you don't know me, let me introduce myself to you. So my name is Shreya and currently I'm studying in class 10 and I have passion for painting, drawing, bullet journaling, calligraphy and much more. So if you want to check out my stuff, you can visit my Instagram profile whose name is given below. So do not forget to visit it, and if you like it, do follow me there. So now let's get started with the video. So this video is about that how you can start your 10th, and I'm going to give you 5 tips on that, and I hope you really like it. And for all the 5 tips, watch the video till the end. In some of the tips we are going to discuss in very detail, and in some we are going to discuss a little. So let's get started with the first tip. The confidence, determination which you have to build in yourself before starting with grade 10th. So grade 10 is important for each and every student's life because it changes or it makes a way to your dream. The grade 10 boards are very important to crack them with a very good percentage. So you need confidence in yourself, you need determination, you need consistency to go with grade 10. Grade 10 is going to be very challenging in your life. And if you have still not understood, let me just tell you a deeper meaning to it. Basically, when we go through the chapters of grade 10, we seem like these are these are so much big chapters. So how we will going to do? See, what I have seen in these chapters is that I have also feeling that these are very broad, lengthy chapters, and how I'm going to go with these. So that is very challenging for me and as well as you if you are in grade 10. So what I recommend is you should have a confidence in yourself that this is a very easy chapter and you have to do it. None of this, you have to score a good mark in that chapter. Stay calm, you have to stay determined, focused in your work, and I think that can lead on to a great percentage in boards. So this was the first point. Let's move on to the second point. I would like to tell you here is to make a timetable for yourself before starting with your 10th grade. And if you have already started it, then do make the timetable right now only, because you have observed that in your low grades or whenever you have not made a timetable for yourself, you are not able to manage your time properly. So time management is like very important when you come to a grade like 10th, and you have to manage your time very sincerely, or it can dwell into a fault for your less percentage in boards. So time management is absolutely very important, which can be managed by a very specific timetable. I would like to suggest you to make a timetable, not like a single timetable for your year, or not like that. Make a timetable like every month for yourself. Because why I'm telling this, because we never know that what is going to be next in future or what is going to be situation. We don't know anything, so it's better to get started from a month. And you can fix a date for it, like at every second of the month you have to make a timetable of that month. That way you can fix a date for it, and I think it will be really help you to focus on your studies and manage your time properly. Now the third thing I would like to talk to you would be on the reference books. Now you will say that some teachers tell us that NCERT books are sufficient for you, and some tell us that no, you need a different reference book. So what I will recommend is you should have keeping with reference books with only those subjects which you feel like you are in weak. This makes you perfect. So the weakened subjects of yours, if you have the reference books for them, I think that will make a deep impact on your percentage. So you can go with it. So let me tell you which reference books I refer to and they are the best, I will say, and you don't need any other than these reference books. So let me show you first for mathematics. This is for mathematics. The name is R.D. Sharma. Why I will recommend R.D. Sharma? Because R.D. Sharma is the best book I think you can go with. Because I have tried R.D. Sharma first time in 9th, and it's been a very good year for me with R.D. So I am quite impressed with R.D. because it has like answers at the back of the exercise only. You do not need to find like doing whole book back and all that stuff. It's very good. It has like NCERT questions also solved in it. So, and it has like CBSE boards paper questions also, and they have written the year also in which the questions were given in the board, which is great I think for practice. You can practice a lot from this book. And what I'm doing is that I'm completing a chapter in NCERT, then I'm coming to this book and completing that particular chapter only from this book. So this is how I am going with it, but you can go with it anyway. So now let's just go with science. So for science I have this very book. So this is like part 1. I have part 2 and part 3 also. I've been not happy with this book in the startup when I got this, but then again when my 10th started and all the things were in line, and then I started to do with this book, and it's like very good book, though the printing is not so good. Pages are very very thin. It can be torn at any point of time if you will not take care of the book. So nice thing about the book is which I found it out to be that for a chapter basically there are topics, right? So after explaining a particular topic, they have provided you with the question answers part, and like after doing that topic you can solve with questions, and they have given like each and every type of questions to practice for only that topic. That is for only one topic. In a chapter there are 10 or 12 or more topics. That much they have given to practice. I would suggest it because if you are weak in biology, you can take it for biology only. If you are weak in physics or chemistry, you can take for them only. Particularly, you have not to take all the books because these books are written and very lengthy books, and it needs a lot of reading. I have here taken all the parts because I'm obviously weak in science, and let me tell you the bonus point. The bonus point is that all the books are having answers to the NCERT questions at the back of the book. You'll find it, and yeah, even they have not mentioned on the cover, but at the last they have this model test paper for biology, physics and chemistry separate they have. It consists of like questions, 1 marker question, 2 marker, 3 marker, each and every question. So at the end of the year, if you have to practice with sample papers, you can go with these model papers also. They are great. Now, so this was about science. Now we come to the French part. Now, so here I have 2 reference books with which I have. So this one is the André June's Cahiers d'Exercices. So this is for class 10th, and this I found to be really not so much difficult, very simple, and it has very easy exercises, I would say. The only disadvantage in the book is that you are not having answers to the questions, any of the questions. So it's very important to, after writing your answer in a book, you have to check it so that you find your mistake. But they have not provided with the answers, so you have to download the answers from the Google or any website in the PDF form, and you have to print them. Like I have printed them because of course you need to have answers. So I will not recommend this book over the next book which I have, and the other book which my school teacher had suggested me, which was this Together with French book, and this is like very affordable. And the most bonus point in this book is that you are gonna find, with explanation. Like, it has, structure wise, like how the paper is, like section A for reading, section B for grammar. That way this book also has structure wise, like this is the reading thing, and you can see it has like keep the tricks in mind and score well in the unseen passage, and it has lot of questions also given book. It is a very detailed book, and I find it very convenient if you want to give any competitive exams for French, like DELF 1 and 2, board exam for French. It is like the best practice book and very affordable yet. So yeah. So one more thing I want to tell you about these books are that both the books are having sample model paper at their end, so you can like refer to them. So it's like CBSE sample question paper, and in this book also we have sample question paper, practice paper. So both the books are having practice paper. Yeah. So as you have seen that I have taken French language in class 9th and 10th both. So I have not been looking out for Hindi and Sanskrit, so I'm sorry for that. But yeah, I don't have any suggestions. Now I tell you one more reference book, which is like not in your subjects. It is like a competitive exams reference book which you can refer to. And I must you have been heard of the NTSE exam, which are only given by the class 10 students. So let me tell a little about NTSE. So NTSE is a scholarship examination. If you give the examination and have a good percentage, then you will gonna have scholarship. So I'm referring this NTSE book by Arihant Publications, and I find it to be pretty good because at the first of these, let me just a second. So it has this sample questions, like they are going till this much page, and then your chapter 1 starts. And like if you are going for Olympiad and you need a good knowledge book, I think this book is the best book which you can go for, because it has like each and everything in explained manner and with questions which will help you to get ready for the exams of Olympiad and NTSE as well. So I found it like a very good book, and for price it's still good. Let's get more to the fourth point. Now the fourth point is about the tuitions or coaching classes. So coaching is something which comes first in your mind when you start with 10th, and never I have done a coaching for any of the subjects. I used to have a self-study schedule, otherwise I haven't done any coaching. But for class 10th I also had that suggestion in mind to if I should go for a coaching or not. Now seeing the situation which is going on outside, the pandemic and all that things, I personally felt to go with an online coaching. There are a lot of online platforms, online apps, educational apps, which if we subscribe to them, then they are providing us coaching. Found that Unacademy is the very affordable yet good coaching center. I found it to be. So I went with Unacademy and subscribed it this month only. I will suppose to join a coaching class for only 2-3 reasons. Like if you need a test practice, daily test practice, so that you can have a very good knowledge for that particular chapter in which you have taken your test. So you can go with any coaching. Then if you want that you are not happy with the school faculty and you are not able to understand in the school and you want something or other thing, then you should go with a coaching center, I will say. If you want that your doubts which you get in your mind are a bit more, so you can also go with that time. So I personally gone with Unacademy just because of these reasons. Let me know if you too have joined any coaching classes or any online platforms in the comment section down below. Okay, so yeah, this was our fourth point. Let's just go on to the fifth point. So the fifth point is is target of your exams. Now, why I'm saying target is because in class 10th, it's a very be ready with targets before entering the grade, or after some time you have started the 10th grade. See, many students target from this starting point only to for the board examination. I felt it to be like really long target. Keep the target small for in your schools. If you have periodic tests, so keep a target for that test that you have to score full marks, of course. And I feel it to be do it step by step. Go for the periodic one, then you can target for the periodic 2, then you can target for the half yearlies. That's what I feel to be done. So these were my 5 tips you should know before starting with 10 or after. And I hope you find it good, helpful, useful, everything. And yeah, if you like the video, do like and share and subscribe to my channel, and have a good day, and bye bye.